Marco Dominic Gonzalez. This is the third video. I don't know what I want to call this. Health choice and I don't know. I don't know what I want to call this. But on February the 3rd, 2012, I had a conversation with a Karina D. And one thing with the health choice, and I have other notes, and I made other notes even on the computer and on my first extended hard drive, is what Health Choice likes to do is, and I always would say, okay, give me your employee number. And they're like, we don't have employee numbers. Well, what is your last name? And they're like, well, I'm not going to give you my last name. So it's like, are they using fictitious names? You would have to get the conversation so you can say, who is that person? That person sounds like that person. And I have an example within this situation of that. But she identified herself as Karina D. And we talked about, you know, I'm going to choose my own doctor. I'm not going to see that Dr. Aparicio. I'm going to choose my own doctor. I ended up choosing Dr. Max Dollar, Lorraine L. Max Dollar. And what happened was, what they're supposed to do is they're supposed to send you a letter. I have a letter for Dr. Miller and Dr. Melissa Bro Sanders that, you know, officially they're my primary care physician and it comes from. I said, where's my letter that they're my doctor? So I called on February the 24th, 2012 at 08:48 a.m. And I talked to a Denise. And basically she said that they will mail the letter and it takes time, you know, it takes a long time. And it did. I guess I remember when I got the you know, it's like there's a verbal agreement, and then they're giving me an official, and I understand that. So I said, okay, not a big deal. And I also put here, at first she acted as if she didn't know what I was talking about because she's looking at the computer screen. So I have to go, and this is another thing with this health choice, and with this example, I always have to repeat over and over. They did this at the Dr. Aparicio incident as well. Is they put me in a room in the Dr. Aparicio and make me repeat over and over, what do I want? What am I doing here? That kind of thing. On the phone with Health Choice, the same thing. They will put me on hold. Someone else talks to me, and then I have to repeat over and over what it is, why I'm calling, man. And, oh my gosh, I mean, dude, imagine you've explained a long situation to somebody. It'd be like explaining in a 5-minute video here, and then now I gotta explain it again to someone. Now I gotta explain it again, and they were doing that kind of thing to me in this incident. And so I go through this with her again, and then she stated they'll mail me the letter, not a big deal. And I said, okay, fine. Okay, so and that is on February the 24th, 2012. Now, what happened was, and actually I want to read this. I wanted to see, I wrote a letter, and this letter I took to the urology office. This is the cover letter right here. And the actual letter, this is the cover letter to the urology office. And this is the actual letter on 2 March. So even at the end of this letter, I put, my current primary care physician is Dr. Lorraine L. Max Dollar at UMC. Because what I was trying to do, and I'm going to actually read this letter right here, is to get a referral, because all of a sudden they were saying I needed a referral to go to my urology office. But I've been to that urology office numerous times without a referral. I would have what I thought might be a urine infection, and then the urology office would just say, okay, come in and do a urine specimen, and then they would give me like antibiotics in a little brown envelope in the event I had a urine infection, and between the time that I would get the results or whatever. I did like 3 times, and I didn't. And the urology office basically stated that I didn't have a urine infection.